Hello and welcome. You're watching All About the W, your weekly deep dive into the WSL star stories and star performances. This week, we're doing weekly deep dive into the Asian Cup, and we're coming to you live from the semifinals, not live from the location, but live from our houses for the semifinal, China versus Australia. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. Um, do that if you're old as well. As always, I have my co-host Kai with me. Kai, you excited for this? You think it's
Yeah, excited,
yeah,
very excited. Semi-finals, holders versus hosts.
yeah,
Exciting one
yeah.
for sure. And I just noticed you're both wearing red.
Oh yeah, we are
Are we
both wearing
supporting
red.
China? Is the
Yeah,
question.
yeah. And my t-shirt is redder than it looks in this. The light is yellow, so it's
Right, got
making
it.
it look
Yeah.
orange.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, we are apparently Team China according to our colors.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just pull up the lineups really quickly. One sec. Um, Flash score share. The format. There we go. There we go. That's the lineups. Okay, so I will take us through the Chinese lineup first. So we have Peng Shimeng in goal, followed by Chengju Zhang, Haiyan Wu, Wei Yao, Chao Zhu Chen, A Fang Wang, Yan Wen Wang, Rui Zhang, Lin Yan Zhang, Burigumala, no Wang Shuang because of suspension, unfortunately,
Yeah.
and our girl Zichin Xiao.
Yeah.
So that is the Chinese lineup. I suppose it's the best they can do with the suspension. I mean, they are going to miss Wang Shuang.
Yeah. Absolutely. I completely forgot that there was no Wang Shuang. I put her on a thumbnail. But I think,
Oh,
yeah, I think Shao has her work cut out for her. She cannot be wasteful.
yeah,
She has to be as efficient as possible today. Hopefully, she
yeah,
can do that.
yeah,
Um, Australia, we have Mackenzie Arnold continuing in goal. Back four of Carpenter Hunt, Catley's back, and Toppy.
yay,
Uh, s- Interesting choice. So basically, Catley is coming for Heatley, I think, right?
yeah,
Is it?
yeah, Heatley, yeah,
For yeah, in that centre back pairing. Then we have a midfield three of Cooney Cross, Kennedy, and Gorey. Cooney Cross finally getting a start there, and a front three of Fowler, Kerr, and Ford. I think honestly, I feel like this might be close to their like best 11 in terms of quality,
yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't really seen a Cooney Cross Kennedy Gory midfield like from the start of a game.
True,
So
true.
we can't say for
I
sure.
generally feel this is something I feel. I feel like Cooney Cross. I think Gauri brings the best out of Cooney Cross always.
Yeah,
I just feel like she sets up, like, she does so much of the dirty work so well
yeah,
that Cooney Cross can, like, be more attack minded. And I feel like that would only be
yeah,
improved with, like,
yeah,
Kennedy's
yeah, yeah.
presence there. I mean, if they all have a good game, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Who has a Cooney Cross come on for Wheeler? Van Egmond. Who is Cooney Cross come
Van
on for?
Egmond, yeah, Van Egmond. Or Wheeler, either, actually,
Yeah,
because I think Wheeler didn't start in the previous game, so yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think Cooney Cross is an improvement on Van Egmond. Also more defensively solid than Van Egmond. So yeah, that
Hmm.
works, I think. And Kennedy is now their number 10. So and I feel like now Kennedy has earned without any digs the number 10 role after
Kennedy's a
a few really
striker,
good.
what are you saying?
Yeah. They have two at the front, Kerr and Kennedy, K square.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a fun one.
Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I'm really hoping that, since she's gotten a few like game minutes under her belt, we see a little bit better from Fowler in this game. She's had a very quiet
Hmm.
tournament, and we thought she would, like after her injury, want to sort of get into this uh, like thick of things really quickly, and like she'd come back to where she was before she got injured, which was in the prime of her, like in prime form. 10 goals, 10 assists, whatever it was, that insane number.
Hmm.
uh but unfortunately that hasn't really happened for her in this tournament, and I feel like this is the tournament to do it in, because like opposition quality just gets slightly better as you go along. So
Hmm.
it's like a more gradual thing than dropping you into the WSL, where every team is almost as good as the other, you know?
Yeah, I think City fans are certainly City fans certainly feel that way. Like they're happy that Fowler has gone away for the Asian Cup because then she can get minutes under her belt. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like she's playing like somebody who's been out for a long time. I think there were flashes of like her brilliance in the first game and maybe even in the second half of like the second game. I'm not really sure, but then since then I feel like it's kind of dropped off, and that's only to be expected. I feel like it's going to be an up and down few months for Fowler.
Yeah,
Realistically, I think that should be the expectation of a player who's just coming back. But the fact that
yeah.
she's making the starting level in Australia, I think shows how much faith Montemurro has in her, and also like
To be
what
fair,
a
Haley
crucial.
Raso is still in concussion.
Oh, is she really? She's not on the bench.
Let me check.
I mean, Catley's back.
Substitutes.
Um,
Oh no, she's back.
oh,
My
Rassos.
apologies. Yes,
Yeah,
so
I
then
feel
she.
like so. Yeah, so you have Raso, and you also have like somebody like a Sair who can play there. You also have um, a Wheeler who can play at right wing, maybe slightly more centrally, but she can play there. So the fact that Fowler is starting here, I feel like is a testament to her quality and what she offers to this team for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Anyway, Kai, predictions for this.
Predictions. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-1 China.
2-1 China. Oh wow, you're going
Mhm.
China. I did not
Yeah.
expect that. Um, I'm going to go
I
Australia. I have a feeling that,
Okay.
because I have seen China, and while they are well coached and fairly organized, they are also
Mhm.
very, very wasteful. And I feel
Mm.
like the Australian defense has proven that they can hold on, especially against
Right.
North Korea, enough that if you're wasteful, then you lose the game. So
But that's
I
why
think,
I feel like, I am more inclined because I feel like
Kai,
they've
something is,
just created a lot, if that makes sense. You know?
yeah.
Actually they've sorry, the the comms on the game just like blasted into my ear and like
Oh,
fully
oh, right,
messed up
right.
my train of thought. But yeah,
Yeah,
point is they've created more, so I feel like it's just about taking your chances, and if it happens on the
yeah.
day, there's a very real chance that they can outplay
Yeah,
Australia. What is your
fair, fair.
prediction?
I'm gonna go 1-0 2-1 Australia. Let's go 2-1 Australia.
Okay,
I don't think
okay,
they'll
I think
keep a
that's
clean
fair.
sheet.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, those are our predictions. Sky supporting China. I have predicted Australia. I'll be honest. I would not mind if China win, but
Hmm.
I just feel like it's going to be Australia. So it's not like I'm supporting them. It's more like I'm predicting that result.
Yeah, same here. It's not like I'm like particularly supporting China. I mean, at this point, I don't know. The only thing is, like, we know more players from Australia probably, so there is
Yeah,
that knowledge and like reaction to them scoring
yeah, yeah,
goals,
yeah,
or losing or whatever. But
yeah,
in general, yeah, I honestly don't mind if either of the teams go through. I think
yeah,
honestly, if
yeah,
China do win, it'll be like a massive sort of a statement because
Yeah.
Like, leading up to this tournament, they obviously had that big loss to England and all that, no? So
Yeah.
everybody's kind of written off China a little bit, even though they are the
Yeah.
holders.
Yeah. Yeah. True. And like everyone sort of, even when they were the holders, everyone kind of wrote them off because they were like, oh, that was an iffy year. It was COVID. Like it was
Mm.
like all the teams were down with like infection and shit like that. And so everyone just sort of like writes that year off itself. So
Hmm.
like that trophy, it's not like the trophy means less, but I do feel like they won it after like some, what was it, 22 years, 16 years, some
Yeah,
insane
yeah,
number.
exactly.
uh,
Yeah.
and so it's like a little bit of a people see it as a little bit of a freak COVID thing. And so they have a chance to prove in this tournament that it's not a freak COVID thing, and
Hmm.
that they deserve to
Absolutely.
win it that year as they deserve to win it this year. Not that they have to prove anything. They did win it that
Yeah.
year, but still.
Yeah, I mean, it's they have something to prove, and now they've made it into the World Cup as well. I think all of
Yeah,
these big boosts for this team. I don't know who it was, but was it somebody, an article? I've just read so much in the last few days.
yeah,
Everything's like scrambled in my head, but I think I saw an article about how it's important that uh, Asian Cup was not used as like a World Cup qualifiers, because they felt like
yeah,
teams through their quarterfinals, like for example, Philippines and Uzbekistan kind of through their quarterfinals so that they can get into that World Cup spot. Like they
yeah,
didn't give their
yeah,
best player or whatever,
yeah.
um, which takes away from the
From the
tournament.
quality of the tournament, yeah.
Yeah, the integrity of the tournament as well. So, which I thought was an interesting perspective. But I mean, considering these are the rules, they did what they needed to do.
Yeah, plus, I mean, you have to also think about it in terms of how much football can you make people play. Like in terms of like you play the Asian Cup, then you play World Cup qualifiers, then you play like like the local league stuff, like SAFF or whatever
Yeah,
the East Asian Federation is called,
hmm,
EAF.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
all of those you play, plus you play the friendlies. Like at some point you have to just be like, okay, this is too much football. So
yeah.
if there is
Also, we
a
have
easy
kickoff.
way to, oh yes,
Yeah,
easy way to like
but
judge this
yeah,
and just select people.
but it does look like they're gonna have like separate World Cup qualifiers, like you have in Europe, in Asia as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So anyway, slightly
I mean, they
cheap
have in the
though from
past as well,
Australia.
of course. Like Asian Cup doesn't happen every year.
Um,
Every time there's a World Cup, I mean, like.
I mean, the previous Asian Cup would determine the World Cup qualifiers. No? Like who qualifies
No, I
into
think
it.
they've
Like,
had World Cup qualifiers in the past.
right. Okay, China going forward, Fowler doing some defensive work.
Well done, Fowler,
I
then.
always, huh?
You always?
I always like just feel, people who are doing this moving camera business, no?
Yeah.
They just like, it looks like they're carrying a lot. I feel concerned for their back.
We'd have to worry about camera person safety and now.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, like, I've like I know a few like people who do like cinematography, camera work, that sort of thing in like
Mm-hmm.
movies and stuff. And it's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of like backbreaking work. Like they,
Oh
when you're
yeah.
junior, they just like put you in like weird spots and be like, take it from this angle, and you're hanging off like a roof somewhere. And
Mm-hmm.
like safety standards are not the best at lower budget projects.
Yeah.
So
That's very true. I've seen that. I mean, that obviously happens a lot. Okay.
yeah.
Whoa. They're trying to rile up Carpenter, probably because she was very riled up the last
I mean, I
like,
would
couple of
not be
games ago.
surprised if she gets riled up.
Yeah. But
But that was
she just
properly
runs
foul.
away with a cheeky grin. Huh?
Yeah, she deserved that foul. There was a total tug on Carpenter there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the person who pushed her afterwards, which I found funny.
Yeah, I forgot to
Okay,
set the
not the
time.
best of distribution from Arnold. I feel like, yeah, I mean, I do feel like the two semi-finals are like fairly evenly matched. Like maybe the Japan South Korea one, it's easier to call, but then again, I feel
Yeah,
I feel silly saying this, but I still feel like Japan being not being tested yet so far is
yeah.
like
It might
um
hurt them.
yeah, like I
I
feel
do feel like it might
I
hurt them, but I feel like it'll hurt them in the finals, not in the semis.
okay.
Uh, Late
Thought
but
we
in
going for
earnest. You're always welcome. Never late.
is it Jack Reacher?
Yes.
Hmm.
Um. Okay,
Uh,
throw in for Australia, and
Good pressure from
we have,
China to push them all the way back.
yeah. Oh, my game just stopped for a sec for some reason.
Okay. Cross from Torpy. Oh, Fowler puts it over the bar.
Oh
Shit.
no.
Big chance, big chance, big chance. Was she offside?
She was.
Hmm?
She
No, she
was. She
wasn't.
was.
No.
Yes, she was.
No, Ray. What are you saying? There's
Oh,
somebody
let's see the
ahead
replay.
marking Sam.
Oh, she's not. She's not. Without Wang Shuang, China 10% only of doing anything. Hey, it is a team sport. You never know.
Yeah.
Mm,
Things have happened in football.
yeah. But Fowler has looked lively, I think, from the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's a great ball in from Torpy as well into the back
Yeah.
post.
I thought Torpy's had a decent game. Even the previous game, I thought Torpy was decent. At least going.
Yeah. Like in the
There are
previous game,
a few mistakes.
yeah. The only issue I had with Torpy was like on the ball, I felt like she was a bit, she could have, taken care of the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
hopefully, it's one of those things where she was obviously, okay, Ford comes forward for
Cut it
Kerr,
off. Cut it
Kerr's on
off.
it. Oh, Alana Kennedy's going to shoot now and score a goal. Oh,
Oh,
I
I'm
think
far
Kerr
behind
was
you.
offside. I don't know who was offside. Somebody was offside. Ford was offside, probably. Oh, tight call though.
I'm going to have to. Well, I agree, but there is Sam Kerr. Yikes. Yeah, there is always Sam Kerr. You can always depend on Sam Kerr to come through with the goal.
Uh,
And speaking of Sam Kerr, on our screens right now.
I was rewatching the League Cup final and it just made me
Yeah.
laugh how much the commentators were like, oh, this game is so close.
Yeah. Yeah. My God.
Oh,
I felt
Carpenter
like they were
bombing
just trying.
forward. Oh, that's a foul.
Oh, that's a foul. No, it's.
Massive.
I think.
Wow. Early yellow. I
Oh,
think fair
wow.
enough.
Yeah.
That's a yellow.
Yeah, fair enough. But the referees still now have
That's a full on
tried not to give
foul.
early yellows, but
Yeah. Wow. There was no
yeah, there
pretense
was
behind
no
that. It
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah. Maybe she should have gone a little bit lighter and gotten away
Mm,
with a tactical foul and gotten a free
yeah.
kick.
Still in the half, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good press there from China though. Like China's
Hmm.
been pressing since the starting of this game, and they've
I feel
clearly
like
come out
there's a couple of
energetic.
errors to be had in this back
Yeah,
line.
especially like the Australian backline. I feel like whenever it's been pressed, even when North Korea was pressing them, I thought that there were errors to be had. North Korea didn't make the best of those, but hey,
Yeah.
there's always Hunt.
Yeah, I
It
mean, in
is
that game, I
slightly.
felt like, whoa,
Yeah.
Hunt steps out, cut back, and saved. Ooh, big chance.
Ooh, saved by Arnold. Yeah, you were saying in that game?
In that game, I felt like the Australian midfield was like very, very aggressive, especially for the
Yeah,
first 60 minutes until they sort of sat back. I thought they
yeah,
were pretty impressive in their like aggression,
yeah.
so to speak.
But I do think that this back line
Oh,
is
what a
much more
ball from
solid.
Fowler.
Oh, great ball. Ellie Carpenter running in into the box, manages to get the cross in, and it is cleared.
Yeah,
Fowler goes, claims. Fowler, good
fouls.
defending there, wins the ball and the foul.
That's a really good
China with a
cutback
free kick.
and a good save.
Arnold has been quietly impressive. If you notice,
Hmm.
there's even against North Korea, there were a few saves that Arnold made that really kept them in the
Yeah.
game. Chinese goalkeeper giving the fright. Why Peng?
Is it? Yeah, I mean, is it the distribution element? What is it that freaks you out?
I thought she's been all right. I mean, yeah, she's had a distribution problem occasionally, passing out as
Hmm.
well. But apart from that, she's all right.
Oof.
Uh, I feel like China can do better in these midfield battles, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Useless all around. We will
and
see
also just
today.
like in that moment, like could have brought the ball down
Yeah, bring the ball
and let
down, hold
him.
it up, wait for your teammates, slow
Yeah,
the game down to a pace you're comfortable with.
yeah. This looks a bit frenetic. The first 10 minutes
Yeah,
has been
like don't run after the ball.
understandable. Oh, that's a big gap Torby's left.
Oh,
I
it
feel
seems
like,
that Cathy has it covered, so
huh?
it's fine.
Yeah.
I do admit seeing Catley there is very like gives you peace. you know,
Honestly,
over
yeah.
Heatley Hunt together.
I've lost my feed for the game. Let
Okay, it's
me
a throw in
refresh
for
and see.
China. Yeah, I've also been like losing my feed, getting it back, and things like that. I don't know what's happening.
Hmm.
Okay, we have a Catley passing back. Sorry, it's been a while since that happened. Ball back to Arnold. Arnold starting play again, and clearly Milicic giving some last minute instructions. I think he's telling them the same thing. Like, just stay in your positions. Don't just run after the ball. He's like, stay with his hands. Sam Kerr playing invisible so far. Yeah, I haven't. She hasn't had much to do yet. Hopefully, we see more of her soon. But for now, we have a the ball is in the wrong place on the field for Sam Kerr. Good block there from who's number 14? Oh, Kennedy. Kennedy? Yeah, Kennedy.
Ash, I'm gonna have to like fix this internet because I'm
Yeah, yeah,
either
yeah.
getting this stream or I'm getting the feed. I'm not okay. I think okay now it's better.
Cross corner comes in from China. Decent corner, punched out. Uh,
Go
Cross
straight to
comes back
Arnold.
in, punched out again by Arnold, straight at Arnold, and uh, manages to capture that. If the
Yeah,
ball had gone anywhere but straight to Arnold, that would have been a goal.
a goal. Yeah, it would have been very hard for her to see.
Okay, long ball out. China gets possession. China back at it. Pass. Yes. Willing runner in
Ooh, edge of the
uh,
box, some
Wang.
space.
Wang
Oh,
passes it centrally, and now there's a central
oh,
scuffle. China's players getting in each
chance
other's
for
way.
Sam Kerr to break.
Sam Kerr
Oh,
too
Fowler,
slow
this
in the
was a
break.
fall.
Australia goalkeeper good. Yeah, Arnold has been quietly impressive. This is what I was saying since the starting.
Hmm. And she's also
Like
coming in
that.
with like an injury as well. So,
Yeah. Like I'm glad she's playing this. Like the first game Lincoln played, so I'm glad that Arnold's managed to come back and
hmm.
play all of it. Um, China passing it back and putting it out from pressure to Sam Kerr. From pressure from Sam Kerr. Better safe than
Yeah.
sorry. Ellie Carpenter sends it in. Is is Hunt playing fullback? What's happening? Is she just out of position?
No, I think she's just because Kennedy is sort of stepping back into defense. Okay, so their back three basically they're doing it with the central defenders and Kennedy dropping deep, and
Yeah,
both their fullbacks are sort of pushing in possession.
right.
Both the fullbacks are sort of pushing up in possession.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay, that's a
Australia are
great ball
heading
in.
forward. Great ball to Carpenter. Carpenter, it's a little bit wide. Carpenter retrieves,
And it's a goal.
comes
It's a
in,
beautifully
and it's a
constructed
goal.
goal.
Oh
Caitlin
God, what a
Ford
great
scores.
goal! Caitlin Ford scores. Oh, this is a great goal. It is a
Yeah.
great goal. It is like
It is such a, it's just,
it's a
yeah,
team goal. It's like one of
yeah.
those off
Right
the
from
training
like
coach.
Gauri winning that ball, like
Yeah,
picking up that ball in the midfield, like the whole move was perfect.
yeah. This pass was absolutely stellar. Not like it
Yeah.
wasn't the best. It was slightly overshot, but like like the it was the right
But yeah, I
pass.
mean, it was okay because like Carpenter has enough pace to kind of recover
Yeah.
and this cutback as well from
This
Fowler,
cutback
like,
for is absolutely fantastic.
yeah.
Absolutely weighted correctly.
Hmm.
And
I thought
Ford
Fowler,
manages to shoot.
initially, I thought Fowler should have taken the shot.
Yeah.
But no, she did the right thing because there was somebody closing her down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good instincts there from both Fowler and
Mm.
Ford. 0-3 to Australia, you see. Well, it is looking possible. They have scored in the first 17 minutes.
Yeah.
I do feel like the Australia North Korea game would have been a better semi-final than this. I'm gonna not gonna
Hmm.
lie.
I will tell you
I
who has been missing in this game is Cooney Cross. I have not seen her have a touch.
Yeah, fair.
Hannah, I completely forgot she was on the pitch. Okay, long ball in. Hunt deals with it well.
I gotta say, Hunt in this tournament has been all right.
Yeah, she's
I
been
know I make
decent.
fun of her, and she does make
Ooh.
mistakes.
Hmm.
She has made
Oh,
mistakes in
but
this tournament as well, but like overall,
mhm.
like you can't ask for more from her.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, and also like, it's in like moments like this that you really get to see her growth under Martin Ho as well, like
Yeah,
um of course there's a bit of a transition in that Australian
yeah,
team, but
yeah,
to start for a like a national team for Australia, it's no small feat. Like it really
yeah.
points to like yeah, what she can offer to the national team.
Anyway, Ellie Carpenter passing it forward. Fowler, China
Ooh.
surrounding Fowler. Fowler manages to keep the ball and it's lost. China are now heading towards
And
goal.
shoot.
Shoot! And saved by Arnold. Uh, Not too difficult to save, but she still had to make it. So,
Yeah, yeah,
some credit.
absolutely. Ooh, that's a
And
wild
again,
shot.
cross comes in, and oh, that went very wild. Uh, Naratam Rai, I'm guessing you want the link. There is, if you are watching from India, you can watch it on fancode.com. If you are watching from elsewhere in the world, you can watch it on the Asian Cup YouTube channel. Um, and if you are watching from the UK, like from anywhere else, there are broadcasters written in the Asian
Yeah.
Cup website. You might want to go check that out.
Yeah, I think the UK you can actually watch it on YouTube. So if you have like a VPN or
Yeah,
something, set it to UK and watch it on YouTube.
yeah.
Mm,
South Korea versus Japs tomorrow will be interesting. Yeah, I think it'll be better than this game. I have a feeling.
I think so. I do
Yeah.
worry that South Korea is just gonna roll over. I don't know why.
I mean, I always feel like they probably bring their A game because they hate Japan so much.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I do know, like it's not like India Pakistan, but it's definitely
Hmm.
like it's definitely like charged.
Yeah. Wow, look at Australia moving the ball. So slick. Oh, Fowler couldn't control that, but the move was good.
I think eh, wh- what's a good example of the rivalry? I can't think of one. Where it's like they're like buddies also, but they're like frenemies. Because like
Hmm.
South Korea and Japan have so much like in common, and so like people have family in both places, and like
Right.
but they still don't want lose to each other. It's like
Hmm.
Mohan Bagan, East Bengal.
Yeah. Okay. I think Gauri got caught a bit late there.
Corey gets up, hobbles a little bit, looks all right. Yeah, it was late. Late by Wang.
Okay. Australia inviting the press.
China managed to wrest control of the midfield, managed to get the ball
Hmm.
back, long ball. Maybe China should stop this long ball. They aren't able to retain possession because of it, and Ellie
Hmm.
Carpenter keeps cutting them off. This long
Yeah.
diagonal that they keep trying doesn't really work for them. Like once Fowler cut them off, once Carpenter cut them off.
Yeah. I think,
Australia is
every
similar.
time there's a.
Yeah,
Sorry?
England versus Scotland is a good example. Yeah, it is like the England
Yeah.
versus Scotland thing. Like it's not like there's acrimony in the
Two on
rivalry,
goal.
but it's
Oh, that's a
two on
penalty.
goal. Oh my god. Oh come on,
That
that's
is
a
full on a
penalty.
penalty.
Definitely a penalty. Like I don't see a
It is
world
a.
in which that's not a. Oh, maybe
But
she
I
just
feel,
went
you know
down.
what? Maybe it's not like it's. I don't know. It's a tough one to
I feel like
call.
she made a little bit much of it, of the contact, a little bit.
Yeah. In fact, she kind of pulls back Arnold, but there's contact. There is definitely contact. That's a penalty.
That's a penalty. Yeah, that's
Yeah, no
definitely a
doubt.
penalty. Yeah, I agree, Jack. It's a pen. Just as we were praising Arnold, we did full Nazar.
And Claire Hunt.
Oh yeah, yeah. Both of them were involved. Wow.
Arnold is a
Anyway,
good
penalty for
shot stopper,
China.
so you never know. She had that
Nah, I think
insane
they have
penalty
this.
shootout against France.
France. Come on. Oh my god, can we do this
Come on,
faster?
China.
Please blow the whistle. There we go. Thank you.
Okay, run
Okay,
up,
what's happening?
shoot, scores.
Well done,
Arnold goes the
China.
wrong way. So, wow, Chinese
Game
fans are looking
on. China
fierce.
won, Australia won.
That just came out of nowhere. It was,
So,
but you know what? It did come from like pressure from China as well.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
like
yeah.
what LJ did in the previous game, right? Like she kept pressing, kept
Yeah.
pressing. So
Yeah, I mean, China, credit to them, have been keeping up the press throughout the first half. Even when,
yeah, I
like,
mean,
for most
I
of
feel
it, they
like they
didn't have the
didn't do
ball.
it for the first 10 minutes because we kept
Yeah,
saying they should put pressure on that back line.
yeah.
So good,
S-
good on them.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Kerr, Sam Kerr,
Whoa, that's a terrible foul.
I think has been. Oh my God, what just happened? Has had a quietish game till now. I will admit, you are right.
Yeah, yeah. I think like Australia will do well to. Oh my God, look at like the number of people who tried to foul her. That's crazy.
Yeah, maybe this game slightly more physical than we thought it would be.
Yeah, honestly. I feel like Australia would do well to sort of slow this game down a bit
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because it's become quite frenetic right now.
yeah. Anyway, Torpy winning that ball, and then China win a foul. From Ford, the fouler. Ford, the fouler. We have a
Long
long
ball.
free kick. China,
Oh, it goes out of play.
not yet. Oh yes. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Okay, Montemuro being very uh, energetic in
Gory.
his seat. I have to admit, Joe Montemuro has great pant taste.
I was gonna. Did we not discuss this the last time? Because I feel like I brought it up and then I stopped talking about it.
Yeah, I think you might have brought it up, and I like
Noticed.
we didn't follow up because something else was
Huh.
happening. But like,
Yeah.
he really does have good taste in pants.
Yeah. I really liked the pants he was wearing the last
The
time as
blue
well. It was
ones,
very
no?
blue. Yeah, yeah. Very easy on the eyes.
Yeah. Ellie Carpenter doesn't manage to get past the Chinese defense. Well done
Wow.
to Zhang, I think that was.
Yeah.
No, 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 it was Bang. Sorry, sorry. My bad. Yang
Fowler
Wen
goes
Wang.
through, takes a shot straight to the goalkeeper.
Fair shot with considering the traffic that she had to
Yeah.
navigate.
I love how, like, the moment Fowler has a ball, there's three players around her. The moment Ford has a
Yeah,
ball, there's three players around her. Um,
yeah.
so they've
At
clearly
this
done
rate,
their
at
homework
this
on what
rate,
makes us. Yeah.
China will get a red. I like the way Jack Reacher spells China. It's like Trump says China, China.
Hunt looks uh, nervous.
Yeah, Hunt does look nervous. And when Hunt looks nervous, you should be afraid. Be very
We should
afraid.
all be afraid and
To
petrified.
be fair, I never thought I would see the day when I would miss Hunt. But with this weekend with bar trip and Rybrik, I missed Hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking we were talking about all the other teams, like about Everton and
Yeah.
about Chelsea missing players and all, and then finally I was like, wait, you don't have centre backs.
Yeah, we are
Who's
losing.
going to be a centre back
Yeah.
bearing? Uh, I mean, it's hard, like coming in cold for bar trip and all.
Yeah.
No, it can't be easy at all.
Yeah. My favorite word. Hey.
Okay,
Okay.
foul in favor of.
China.
Okay, oh, China tried to take the free kick quickly.
Yeah. Foul on Wang. A Fang Wang. I Fang. I
I
I
found
Fang.
one, yeah.
I Fang Wang.
Okay, I like the idea
Hey.
of trying to just like go over the keeper earlier with the free kick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Kai and Ash, I just caught you in my lunch break. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing well. I wouldn't say this is a fun game, but it's 1-1, so it could get fun.
Yeah.
It's fairly even, I think, as a contest.
hmm I feel like, yeah, I mean, I feel like for the last 15 minutes, China have done well to keep the pressure
Yeah.
on. Because Australia, like, they do well to win the ball back in the midfield, but then they sort of like they can't get into the final third
Get through
effectively.
the traffic, like that Fowler traffic.
Yeah.
And and China also retaining possession, which is impressive, I think.
hmm Ooh, that was close.
Ooh, that was a good ball into the box.
Offside as well.
Oh, never mind. Maybe Wang could have timed their run a little better there. But
What is this
definitely
weird,
Wang.
weird
But
shot? Why do we need to see that? Sorry.
yeah, It looks weirdly AI'd.
Doesn't it? I was like, is it animation for a second?
Yeah.
Because that angle makes the pitch looks like very like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
radioactive green, you know?
Yeah. You know what I think it is that nowadays, like a lot of like really, like even regular videos which you don't think of as AI, there's a lot of like in editing filters, etc. There's a lot of AI. So it
Yeah.
tends to like look unreal.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
it
makes
jars the
sense.
eye in some way and you're not sure what it is. Referee is from where? Cambodia will be great.
I think Thailand, no? Thailand.
Let's check.
Oh, Fowler takes a shot.
The ref is not given here.
I saw that. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Um, see.
Whoa. Very unnecessary foul there.
Yeah, I have to admit this midfield battle is getting a little bit uh out of hand. The referee needs to control this game
Yeah. Ouch.
before somebody gets really injured.
Yeah. Wang Afang has a yellow card.
Two Chinese players on yellows now.
I think Gauri might have like with the challenge, she might have twisted the ankle as well
She was
a little
already
bit.
hobbling because she had an earlier challenge that she came out the worst for.
Yeah.
Referee from Thailand, China kaput. Now you speak like my father.
Uh, wow. The comms team is like, oh, maybe VAR.
Hey, it looks like you two are rooting for China based on your uniform colors today. So actually, that to be fair, that happened totally by accident. Both of
Yeah.
us didn't realize we were wearing red when we came on, and then suddenly we looked at each other and we were like, "Oh, we're both in red t-shirts on a China game." It
Yeah.
was like sometimes like truth is stranger than fiction.
Weird coincidence is what it is. But
To be fair, I
not
think Kai did predict China to win, so Kai, in some senses, I don't. It wouldn't be called supporting, but would
supporting
not mind
China.
if China. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very ambivalent to who wins this game. Honestly,
Mhm. I feel like it's been that way for me um, pretty much this whole Asian Cup, apart from like
India
occasions
games.
where India were involved.
Yeah. No, actually, that's not true for me. I was very pro North Korea in the Australia game. I was very like, oh my god, come on, do something.
Right.
I was
Okay.
quite invested.
Yeah, I think Australia need to do something to bring Sam Kerr into this game
I want
because
China to win so Sam can get back to her club from a very unbiased standpoint, of course. Yes, Riley, very unbiased.
yeah, I mean, listen, like the squad looks like wafer thin right now. Makari is
Yeah.
also gone. Did you see the news? I mean, it's not
But
confirmed yet, but
what I don't understand is why they let Guru go when they knew the squad is so thin. I just don't
I
understand it.
I think it was genuinely because like it was a good offer for Guru and the club was like,
Oh,
sure, go, which I respect from like a moral standpoint. But yeah, I mean, but to be honest, yeah, it's just, I mean, come March, everybody is like in rehab. It's just
yeah,
Chelsea
yeah,
at this point.
yeah. Yeah, ref is
And
gunning
I
for
have
them.
also,
Two
sorry,
yellows already. Um, I don't think the ref is gunning for them. I think both those yellows were fairly well deserved.
yeah. Okay, oh Shao, that's a decent challenge from Gauri.
And
Oh, I feel like yeah, and you know what? Like the ref has kind of reacted to China's physicality with these with like with the yellows, and
yeah,
I feel like China need to be a little careful now
yeah, I do think
because
China
she's
need to
not.
be a little careful. Yeah,
That's a
and but
lovely
I do
turn.
like also
God is
sometimes
on one. Sorry.
when refs like are losing control of the game, sometimes they just take the cards out to like get back some control
Mm-hmm.
with
Yeah.
especially in really physical games. So I'm glad that, like, in some senses I'm glad that that's happened, because it was getting slightly too physical for me in the midfield. It is what it is.
Mm.
I feel like we were always going to have a poor season. After playing all but one game last season, plus having so many players at the Euros, add to that a new style of play and unfortunate timing of injuries. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's true. No yellows for Australia. See, yeah, I mean, they haven't. To be fair, Australia have been a little smarter with their fouling. It's just been
Yeah.
a
It was a
nick here and there.
beautiful through ball. Oh my God!
Come
Don't tug
on,
her shirt, you
run,
fool.
run,
This Claire can't
run.
know. I'm telling you. Like she's literally running
Yeah,
into the box and she's tugging her shirt. I think it was
yeah.
Hunt. I don't want to slander, but
And Jack Reacher, to be fair, Australia have conceded a penalty, which is like the ultimate in
yeah. And
fouls.
and got a yellow. Arnold got a yellow, so that is a booking.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. Who somebody in Australia also got booked, and when you mentioned the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
penalties, when I remembered, oh right, yeah.
Little bit of a clashing of heads there for Ellie Carpenter. Goal kick from Arnold.
Throw in for China. Oof.
I haven't really seen that much of Shao either. I feel like,
Yeah. You know, so I was talking about Macario, right? So
yeah,
Wave have signed her, and her deal is apparently like 8 million pounds for 4 years.
yeah,
5 years, and basically she's gonna make like 2 million a year. Okay.
yeah,
Um, and just like I was just like, how is her team convincing these clubs to pay her this much? Because like I don't know, like ever since she did her, she's an incredible footballer, right? But
yeah,
like ever since she tore her ACL, I just felt like she's it's just been recurring injuries, no consistency in her performances, etc., etc. So I mean, hopefully, doing what she does best, like going to the US brings the best out of her in some ways, like she'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
closer
yeah,
to home, etc. But at the same time, I am it does make me chuckle a little bit.
yeah.
Like, well
Oh,
done,
Fowler losing out
Hannah
there.
here.
Oh, but Australia managing to wrestle possession back. And too much on that. Australia passing out from the back again.
Oh, it's a decent run.
Mm, Was she? I feel like she was offside to begin with.
She might have been, but like doesn't matter.
Joe Montemuro pointing things,
He
doing
looks
pointy
very like
things.
bored all the time.
Yeah, there's something about him that's very like. Cat Mac is raking in the cash, good for her, but she must have some incredible agents. I hope it works out, but I think Chelsea fans can agree. Um, it didn't work out, and it probably wouldn't ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those things that sometimes players and clubs, they don't It's just not a
Okay.
good fit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I think maybe, like genuinely I feel like maybe that reset is what she needs, and some
yeah,
California sunshine as well.
yeah,
Will help her. And listen, like off late, at least she's been good for the US as well. She's
yeah,
like, I think she's had like 4 or 5 goals in the last 4 games or something like that.
yeah,
So for the US, so she's scoring for the US. So maybe yeah, it's just a bit of a reset that she needs.
yeah,
It's a real shame because an extremely talented footballer.
yeah. Okay, Hunt passing out to Carpenter, Carpenter passing it back to Hunt. Australia do this too much. Like they pass between their centre backs way too much for my liking. Centre back, goalkeeper,
Hmm.
goalkeeper, centre back. Like I understand the need for it to slow the game down, but it's very annoying sometimes. Like I swear there must be
Yeah,
like 80 passes in the game, 80 to 100 passes in the game that are just
look at
between two
that.
centre backs. Oh, that also they mess up. It's like that harder signing. It made sense, but she couldn't get us over the line and ended up being surplus to requirements.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly feel like it's crazy to say this, but like I felt like actually Harder was like way more impactful than Macario.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe
Bias. Like
yeah,
recency
by
bias.
yeah, could be, but I genuinely feel like Harder was able to make more impact than Macario. But yeah, I mean, I just saw today that Lynette Berenstein is going to move to the WSL. And in my head, I was
Oh
like,
my god. Oh,
she's such a
Ahmed
Sonia
has to
signing,
go.
She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
she is a pace merchant. I mean, she can score goals, fair enough, but yeah, I just have a bad feeling about this.
yeah. Oh,
Okay, Ford into Kerr into that was close.
yeah, that quick 1-2 between Kerr and Ford almost paid off.
Okay, that's a loose
China
ball,
managed to hold up the ball in midfield but lose the ball and
but get it back.
oh no, get it back.
Now it feels like both teams are just like playing for halftime.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think so.
2.5 minutes to go. So
Yeah, nobody seems to be charging forward or anything. There'll be one final
yeah.
long ball somewhere and then it'll be done.
Hmm.
There we go. Long ball. Out for a clearance. Not the best ball there from Hunt.
Also feel like Cooney Cross has kind of grown into the game. I feel like since he said we haven't
Yeah.
seen Cooney Cross, she's played like two
Yeah.
or three good through balls.
Yeah, I to think that
So
the best way to get people to score is to insult them.
maybe we should
Sonia
try that
should.
for like United.
Yeah.
That's what Mark Skinner thinks he should do to his defenders. Say rubbish. Well, technically, he didn't say the
Rubbish,
defense is
rubbish
rubbish.
goals, rubbish goals.
He said the goals are rubbish. So, I mean,
Chelsea's goals, they were what was it? Chelsea's goals, look, they were rubbish. Something like that he said.
yeah.
Sonia would start an 11 of 100-meter sprinters if she could.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, had Sonia found like Usain Bolt earlier, he would have been a
yeah, yeah.
footballer.
Yeah. To be fair, he
And
almost did become a footballer.
he did. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then he played football like semi-professionally after he stopped
Yeah.
running. Rubbish goals, 2, United goals, 0.
Yeah. Rubbish. So true. So true. I was like, Mark, where are your goals, Mark? Also, I feel like what makes him douchier is the fact that his name Mark is spelled with a C.
Yeah. Oh God.
I was like, why does everything about this guy bother me, including his name? And
Yeah.
then I was like, oh, why is the Mark spelled with a C? That's probably why.
To be fair, there are Mark Tocaso, Philippines manager, is also spelled with a C, so it's a popular spelling apparently.
Doesn't suit this one. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Okay, this is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Like suddenly, I'm
yeah.
like,
What is this
I no
passing out?
longer, I no longer have faith in like Claire Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, oh, that could have been good. Fowler kicks it out of play.
See, don't insult. Oh, Fowler. I thought Claire Hunt might have done that, but then I was like, no, she wouldn't. How dare she?
Claire. Okay, we have halftime.
I remember Ash
I
saying she wanted to punch him in the face. I became a fan that day. It is see.
um,
I didn't say. I said he has a punchable. He does have a punchable face. You have to. I'm not advocating violence. Don't be. If anyone is listening in the universe, do not be violent towards Mark Skinner.
do you
But
think Mark Skinner gets like flack, like extra flack? I mean, he has a terrible personality, right? Like it's stuff like this.
yeah,
You lose a game, and then the first thing you do is like, like him saying rubbish goals is to imply that they
yeah,
were poor goals to concede, right? That's what he's
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Like,
basically the first thing he
you can
does
say
is
that in like.
take
I'm
accountability.
this is my problem with him. It's like it's not like they don't have press training, right? Like I'm sure like United and Chelsea, these big clubs, they make all their managers and stuff do press training. So he knows what he's doing when he says rubbish goals and stuff like that, instead of being like we shouldn't have conceded those goals. If he had said poor goals to concede, nobody would have had a problem.
Yeah. And also to some extent, like the thing that annoys me about this is the fact that there is zero accountability. Like the moment you say they were poor goals to concede, you're immediately just blaming your players.
Yeah.
Whereas, like literally throughout the entire game, we kept saying why aren't United pressing like Chelsea's backline? Why isn't there more pressure? Like this rolling over in finals, uh, like every time you face Chelsea
Yeah.
is I mean it's on you. It is on you.
Okay. Back to the game that we are actually
Oh,
watching.
sorry. Yeah.
Um, um, Kai, you reckon anybody makes any substitutions?
Mm, not halftime subs. I don't think this. I mean, I keep saying this every game, but like in this tournament, we have seen some halftime subs. But
Yeah.
yeah, maybe 60 minutes in we'll see a couple of subs. It has been an intense game.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you have any subs in mind? Like
I don't think either team does halftime subs. Um, yeah, I, th- I think definitely both teams have been playing well enough not to do halftime subs unless there is some sort of injury. Um,
mm,
I would say that like against Chinese Taipei, um,
mm.
like there are a few subs that like did really well. Like one of them, I thought Kun Jin came on in the 98th minute, and
Oh yeah, yeah,
she was
yeah.
like there was like this little bit of movement, and I could see that there's a
Mhm.
player in there. Obviously, she's young, so
Right.
she probably won't come on early. Uh,
Mm,
but and the other sub that made a difference is already playing Warigumola.
right.
So I don't know. Maybe China will bring on a midfielder to control the midfield better. Like maybe someone like Rui Zhang is playing right already.
Ruijan. I don't know to be honest. I'll have to check. I do feel like yeah. I think maybe the best thing for China to do right now would be to
Yeah,
bring.
she's playing. She started.
I do feel like they can do better in the midfield for sure.
Yeah, yeah. A Western journalist tried to get Sam Kerr to say China is good in the dark arts. To her credit, Sam Kerr gave a side glance, sniggered, and just says Chinese players were playing for themselves. Oh,
Um,
I don't think these type of like questions should be done to players. Like, oh, that some teams are like are better at dark arts than others and all. Like I in the
Mhm.
modern game, everyone goes down in contact and everyone does tactical fouls. Like I see them now as part of the game. I don't think.
Yeah. And like I mean, I personally did not see this press conference, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's just extremely unprofessional and unnecessary. Like, um, yeah, it's and to be honest, like I don't know, I did not feel like I've seen Utna dark arts from China. Have
yeah,
you
from
like in this
China. I
tournament?
feel like they've just played football. Like this tournament, they've been pretty like solid. They've played their football. They
Yeah.
reached the semifinals. And I think it's all been like pretty well deserved. I
Hmm.
will admit, I
And I feel.
find that their path has been easier than Australia's, perhaps. But
Hmm.
that's all. That's like the only thing.
Yeah. I also feel like they basically like in honestly I don't think I've even seen this much physicality from China, maybe because again, like as you said, their path has been slightly easier. Maybe they did not
Yeah.
come up against like a top team, so they didn't maybe feel the need to be as physical. But
Yeah.
that's the one thing that's standing out to me in this game, like the difference in like physicality from the previous
Yeah.
games.
Yeah. And honestly, I admire a little bit of, like, obviously you want it to be within the legal frame of the game, but a little bit of physicality in a game I think should be expected. I do think this, like carding on every piece of contact is
Mhm.
not good for the game, not good for the flow of the game. So
Yeah.
it is a fine balance that referees have to maintain. International tournaments always bring about gotcha journalism. It's so annoying and
Hmm.
sensationalist. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. That we have seen.
I mean, like, if we start talking about the whole Iran situation,
Yeah, oh my
I mean,
god.
it's what a fucking disaster, man. This is what, like, I was on Absolute Football, and we were sort of having a conversation, and the entire conversation was sort of happening without having mentioned Israel, and I was just like, guys, let's be serious, please.
Yes. Yeah.
and um, and yeah, just pointing out how carefully sort of tailored and curated the narrative is
Yeah.
here, because of the the way in which the fact that the Iranian women did not sing their national anthem was picked up, and the way it went viral, like it was so
Yeah.
obvious. It like
Yeah.
the moment with women's football, like you just know when it kind of crosses the
That
threshold.
threshold of like
Yeah,
regular normies knowing about it, you know?
exactly. So then I know like turfs will come out, like
Yeah.
Islamophobes will come out, like everybody will come out, and that's when you really know that
Yeah. And
this
like
is being played.
there'll be like a lots of like, like like in terms of tracking, lots of people will be posting it and reposting it
Mhm.
and stuff like that, and it feels very like and within a day it feels like it doesn't feel organic,
Yeah,
you know.
like for example, like when you looked at it, it even happened with the Indian team to some extent. Like
Yeah.
you know, the kit fiasco didn't go viral, but then
Yeah.
the loss to Japan really did go viral.
Yeah.
uh, and it's like these small things that you just know in women's football, like where it's coming from. And I
Yeah.
mean, what an absolute disaster. Like obviously, like these women's parents, like families have been threatened, and like
Yeah.
apparently one person's family is missing. I don't really know. It's just it's really scary stuff. And to be honest, like I'm sorry, but kind of irresponsible. Like, what did you
Yeah.
expect was gonna? I'm not siding with the the Iranian state by any measure. Like, you just expect
Yeah.
these things, right? It
I
is a
mean,
dictatorship. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yes, you expect these things. Or also like if there was a war happening in my country and like Israel and America were dropping bombs on my country, would
Yeah.
I want to go back? Pretty much no.
No,
Like
definitely
uh,
not.
so like we don't know, like people's motivations for doing things is also like different, right? Like some people went back because they have family, they care about their
Family.
country. Maybe they don't like the
Yeah.
regime, but they care about their country and they don't want other
Mhm.
people to be invading it. You know, like
Yeah.
and you know, on the same on the other hand, if your country is at war and you have like problems with the regime, I wouldn't blame anyone for being like, I'm gonna stay here in Australia where the beach is. You
Exactly.
know,
Yeah.
like like I don't begrudge either decision. I'm just saying that you can't speak for other people and what their decision was. Like
Yeah.
like and also like this whole like standpoint theory of, you know, like, oh, Iranian women, free Iranian women,
Oh,
and
yeah. No,
like it's
no.
just ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I
Like
mean, that is the age old. I mean, that narrative has been going on since like the Gulf War. Like, let's be
yeah,
serious.
yeah. No, no,
I
China and
mean,
PPRK are two of the most
technically, it's
fair-minded teams in the world. Can say the same about the South Americans. Can
uh,
say the same about the South Americans. Yeah, I mean, I obviously uh, do have like my sympathies in this tournament were in terms of footballing with DPRK. I thought they were really good, and I thought they maybe should have done better. But
mm,
like, I say that from you know, like not from in terms of the politics or anything, just the football.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was wondering,
I
Jack.
genuinely thought. I genuinely thought. I mean, you know what I will say though? I will say I am enjoying how much China have sort of grown in this tournament
Yeah,
because they looked pretty unimpressive in their first game.
yeah,
And then like I think their first game was against Bangladesh, and I remember watching that game.
yeah, yeah,
And of
yeah,
course, we were praising Bangladesh a lot, but I could also tell that China looked extremely rusty, and
yeah,
that's normal in tournaments as well. No, the whole point is to grow
yeah,
into it and then like peak at the right time. So
yeah.
I feel like they're doing that well. I am impressed.
And you know, Australia as well, I think similar sort of story where Australia started out a little janky, I thought. Uh
Hmm.
and they've sort of grown into the tournament as well. Hello
Hmm.
guys. Hello Couture Criminal.
We have Haley Raso sighting.
Back from concussion.
Uh,
Was that
do you
even a
reckon he'll?
penalty? Yeah, I think it was a penalty. Like it was, in my opinion, the contact was slightly soft, but it was a penalty, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, well won by the player as well,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah,
she took it out of Arnold's path and like drew the foul. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, you could like I at least felt like Arnold was kind of trying to pull away, but um, doesn't matter. She did bring her down eventually. There was contact, and what's a penalty? Okay. Do you think you'll miss the Asian Cup when it's done? Because we just have like 3 matches left.
Uh, do I think I? You know, I part of me will miss, it, but part of me is also like nice to have my afternoons back. So
Yeah,
like it's like
honestly,
mixed bag.
hmm, I understand what you mean. Okay, we have players coming back out.
Okay, lunch break over. Go China! Yay! Yeah, go China! I'm very ambivalent. I could not muster up the energy to support either.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Okay.
people accuse us of China maxing. I do want to go to China at some point. Apparently, it's beautiful. My parents are going to China in, in 4 months, 5 months.
Ooh, nice. How long are they going for?
I think for like a month. They're first going to like Tibet and Mansarovar, and then they'll roam
Hmm,
around a little bit.
nice. That sounds fun. That sounds
Yeah.
like a lot of fun.
Yes, yes. I figured it was can't. I will miss watching Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei, man.
Oh my god,
Just
Chinese Taipei.
honestly
Oh,
have been the easily the worst team to watch in this tournament. I'm not gonna lie. Like as much as
yeah.
I praise their defensive capabilities, still like really not the best as a
Oh
neutral.
my god. Yeah. Fair. Yeah, the most boring games were against Chinese Taipei. And we had to watch like all of them almost because like we were in the same group as them in India.
Group, no? Oh, yeah. Maybe the only fun game that Chinese Taipei played was probably against India.
The India. And that was fun because it's India. It's chaos.
Yeah, it was chaos and it was like for a good chunk of time I it was end to end as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Kai as a Chelsea fan looking down on defensive football. Lol.
Hey, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But that
You
that
thought about
level
it?
I did. No, no, no. I know. I don't look down on defensive football. It's just that level of box packing is just too much.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Yeah.
have
I
second
mean,
half kickoff.
I'm still old enough to remember Chelsea under Jose Mourinho. So,
Yeah. Oh.
oh my God, 9, 10 people in the box, just parking the bus.
Ash, timer, if
Oh
you
yes,
can.
I have
Thank you.
to put it back.
Okay, they are continuing to press high, and it is putting pressure on Australia. They've just lost possession.
45, 30. Okay. Should be okay, I think now.
Yeah.
Chinese type also has 12 on the pitch. Drag Reacher. You will get us banned with these conspiracy theories one day.
Yeah.
uh,
Okay.
okay, China with the long ball, their customary long ball. Okay, come on. What is that?
Okay. Chasing, but nothing's happening.
Can India still qualify for the World Cup? No, unfortunately.
No. But
There's
so
always
basically,
next Asia Cup.
yeah, next World Cup. I don't think it would be through the Asian Cup though. I think it would be
Yeah, it'll be
separate
a separate
qualifier.
qualifier.
Is the next the America one is going to be like much bigger than the Brazil one, right? Like in terms of number of teams. So uh, let's hope for the
Oh
best,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm,
That's why they
but
increased this also to 6. No, it used to be 4.
okay, oh China,
Oh, good ball work there from
yeah.
Zhang, I think maybe. If it's
Oh, that's poor. That's a poor pass, unfortunately.
did Sam Kerr even touch the ball in the starting little bit in the first half? But yeah, she is
Yeah.
had a quiet game, quiet-ish.
Yeah, I genuinely feel like maybe they need to push up a couple of players closer to her because
Yeah.
like right now Ford, like Fowler, everybody is sort of as a foul.
Oh,
No,
good hold up play there.
but
But
not gone Australia's way. Fair enough.
yeah.
Okay, long ball in.
Ford has been so lively throughout this tournament.
Yeah, she's been the. She's been. I mean, in this game, she's been
I
really
would
good. I felt like in the previous game, she kind of disappeared a little bit
a little
against
bit.
North Korea. I felt like she
Yeah.
struggled, but apart from that one game, I feel like she's been lively throughout the tournament. And always feel like Ford plays better for Australia than she does
for
for
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Yeah, I feel like Arsenal obviously don't bring the best out of her. Doesn't maybe necessarily suit the way she likes to play.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh my God! Cross in and it's in the air and out
Alana
for a
Kennedy will score a
clearance.
goal now. Shit, sorry. Every
Oh,
time the ball is wobbling at the edge of the box, I'm like, oh, Kennedy's gonna
Alan
score a goal.
Kennedy. Time for a Kennedy goal.
Yeah.
Kennedy time. The hitherto unrevealed talents of Alana Kennedy.
Uh,
Okay, Wang with the throw in. And good job retaining
you know,
possession there from China. And it's now in the air. It's a little bit of an aerial to and fro. And my stream has just stopped.
Frozen. I like how like the Chinese defenders are not taking any risks with Sam when she's putting
Yeah,
pressure. They're just like kicking it out of play or just booting it long, which
yeah,
I think is a sensible thing to do. It's a semi-final and whatnot.
yeah.
Unlike Australia, who are giving away possession like so cheaply.
Promise to tone down the truth. Sorry. Yeah. No worries, no
Yeah.
worries. um,
I feel like the comms people are like panicking now.
why? What happened? Because
I
Australia are
know
playing
they're just
badly.
like, yeah, they're just like, no, the Australians need to start doing this, that.
Yeah,
I can sense worry in their voice. On the other hand, I mean, I didn't quite think about it until Riley mentioned it, but hey, if
yeah,
Sam comes back, no complaints
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Another reason for me to support China.
yeah. And to be fair, I mean, there's a small part of me that would be happy if China won, right?
Yeah.
So, not that China are in any way an underdog, but it's still nice to see China win. Arnold with a long ball,
And it's a
and
throw
it's
and throw.
out for an Australia throw. Eddie Carpenter, oh no, Torpy will go to collect. And quick throw in
Ah,
there. Might have been offside for Ford, but it was a throw in, so it's fine.
yeah.
And Catley, and it's out. What is Catley doing so to the side and so to the front?
I don't know. Just confidence.
Confidence.
Whoa, such an aggressive clearance from Gori.
Do you want Sam to renew? Kai, this one's for you, I think.
Um, it's a tough one. I honestly don't mind. I wouldn't mind if Sam renews for another year. I really wouldn't. But it's a tough one. It's really a tough one. Yeah, I
I
think I would
feel,
say like one more year of Sam
yeah.
would
I think
be okay.
it all depends on where in the process of development you guys see Aggie Beaver Jones. If you feel like,
Mm,
this is your like primary striker and now you can get like a wonder kid and those two can make it work, then don't need Sam to renew.
yeah.
But if you feel like Aggie Beaver Jones has not progressed enough and you're not sure she can carry your season, then you
Hmm.
need a experienced striker. And so then you
Yeah.
have to go out in the market and get like an experienced striker, and only once you buy can you sell Sam. Like
Yeah.
in my
I think
opinion, you
that's
can't like sell until you buy.
absolutely. I think I completely agree. I feel like we need to identify like an elite striker, because right now
Yeah,
it right now Myra is there, but again Myra has had fitness issues,
yeah,
slightly unreliable, like
yeah.
in terms of
And even
form
even
as
at
well as
her
fitness.
fittest, even at her fittest, she's not like the person who's going to give you the all the goals. Like she's not Bunny Shaw
Correct. She's not like, yeah, I mean it's
or
it's a bit of
Sam
a
for that
joke.
matter.
It's a bit of a joke, like how much we kind of lucked out buying Sam, because like
Yeah,
Sam consistently for 3 seasons was a 20 goal plus striker
yeah, yeah,
for Chelsea. So, like, I mean, is it possible to bring someone else like that? Probably not. Uh,
yeah,
because you don't have prolific. I don't know if you have prolific strikers like that in the market anymore. But
yeah,
it's important. It's important to get another striker in for Sam, because I think for me, and maybe like Koto Criminal and like Riley, maybe they disagree, but I do think Aggie needs a little bit more time,
yeah,
because in the beginning of the season we saw what that pressure did to Aggie. Like
yeah,
you could see, like she scores in 4 games, and then and then the drop off was massive. She picks up an injury, so I just think Aggie needs maybe at least one more season before she gets there,
yeah,
which is why I feel like another year of Sam might not be the worst idea. But I also feel like, Sam Kerr is not happy to be benched. Like she's not happy to sit
yeah,
sit on the bench, which is fair enough. I
yeah,
feel like if she
yeah.
goes
She's Sam
to
Kerr.
like, yeah, she's Sam Kerr, and she doesn't have a lot of years left in
Yeah,
her, so she probably
and
wants
there are
to
plenty of
get
WSL clubs where she would start every week.
correct. I mean,
Still,
I honestly think she'll just go to the NWSL.
yeah, yeah,
Um, so yeah, I mean, it's I don't like more than whether we want to keep her. I feel like Sam probably doesn't want to be here anymore.
yeah.
This has become so scrappy, this game.
Yeah, it's just always like it's just somebody on the floor, random like ping ponging about. It's really ridiculous. Actually, Sankar's at the beach scanning for the great whites. We haven't seen her for a while. It is true. We haven't seen
She
either striker,
famously hates
honestly.
the beach because of the great whites.
Yeah. Come on, put it in. Like
Do
just
something.
like when
Pause.
like when China have like when for example like Chen or
Oh, Samkar
Zhang
sighting. Into forward.
Samkar
Oh,
running
it's a beautiful
and
ball.
unsteady
And that's
and
awesome. Oh, it's a
oh
goal. Come on. I will tell you, as a Chelsea fan, sorry, I'm just excited with Sam scored. I know I'm supporting China. But uh, as a Chelsea fan, you will not see Sam Kerr for like 55 minutes, and then like she'll come up with a goal. So just saying.
yeah, I mean class is permanent, form is temporary.
Wow. Look at you. Classes permanent.
Yeah. Aggie is a bit hit or miss, I agree, but I feel like we need another goal scoring winger like Alyssa on the right to take the pressure off of Aggie. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we need a right wing replacement for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Told you
JRK is not
goalkeeper is
like,
useless. Goalkeeper was, I feel like in this goal, particularly, if the goalkeeper had made herself slightly bigger, like Peng,
yeah. Oh,
and
why did she
just,
like chase her? Oh, that's
yeah, it
terrible.
was a very strange decision. If you come out, you grab the ball. You have to,
Yeah.
like, if you come out, you make the decision to stop the ball.
Lovely finish though.
Impedido.
Wow, 1v1 with a goalkeeper Samper scoring. It's a miracle,
Oh my
guys.
God,
It's
yeah.
genuinely a miracle. I just saw Sam scoring and I was like, oh my god. I genuinely thought she was scoring for Chelsea and I started screaming.
Yeah.
Sorry for those in the chat. Like, I didn't mean to scream that much.
No, it's a
Okay, now
watch-along.
China score. Like, do something.
My problem with China is like a lot of the times, like in the wings, they'll get some place, right? Like either Zhang or like Chen will get some space. And then instead of putting a ball into the box so that Shao can get behind it, they sort of like try and like pass it centrally and then wriggle through traffic. And I'm just wondering
Yeah.
what they're doing in that situation.
Honestly, yeah, that's exactly what I've been wondering. Like, their wing play has been extremely poor. And just as we say, they cross the ball in
Yeah.
and but yeah, the wing play. I was wondering the same thing. Why are you trying to go
Oh,
centrally so much? I thought that would somebody would pick up on that, but there is some substitution has happened. Heatley has come on. And like you put crosses in, you could potentially hit Shaw's head, because she is
yeah.
very good in the air. We've seen
She's
that already.
tall. Yeah.
Tall as well, yeah.
No Wang Shuang and a useless goalkeeper, China kaput. Hey, they have time to score.
It's
It's the
still like 30
60th
minutes
minute.
to go.
Yeah, never count them out.
Sam Kerr is her, like so her.
Yeah,
Oh, Sam, don't go. I would be like honestly seeing the Guru Raiten video itself. I was just like, why is this happening to me?
yeah.
And having to watch a Sam Kerr video like that would be
Sam is very, very
dreadful.
offside.
Yeah, Sam is so upside. She might as well have been swimming with the great whites.
Great whites.
Do people do that? They do swim with
I,
sharks, no? There are people who
yeah,
do
they do
weird shit
swim
like
with
that.
sharks. I mean, also, I feel like the Australians in general are like a little insane about their wildlife.
Yeah, they
Like
are, no?
they spend too much time in very close encounters with it.
Yeah. I also feel like sometimes you just need to respect nature and just like let them be. Don't be in their
Yeah,
place.
we're like, oh, we are surrounded by snakes. I'm gonna let you be. In Australia, they're
Yeah.
like, hug the snake, hug the snake. Like,
Can I just say, like, this is what I said? So, when I'd gone for the Euros in Switzerland, they have this water floating thingy. I've told you
yeah.
about this, I think. Have I?
No, I
You just
won't say.
like
I
put
think.
stuff put stuff in your bag and you just like river float. And I
Oh
saw
yeah, you
that,
told me this. Yeah.
and my sister was like, "Oh, we absolutely have to do this." And I was like, "You know what? We need to respect nature. We need to respect water. You know, don't be like this where like don't forget you're from India. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
eventually I saw
Fair.
like thousands of people doing it, and I was like, "Fine, sure, I'll also do the same."
Kai, you didn't mind Guru leaving though, or did I get that wrong?
No, when I saw the video, I was heartbroken. But I mean, it was time for her to go. Like I said, I always appreciated when the club sort of just let players go when they want to. It could have held on to them, held on to Guru till the end of the season. And part of me is just glad the club did not do that, to be honest. And obviously her time at the club was done. It was either going to be now or in the summer. So yeah. But I do wish,
Okay,
but
there's a
I don't
Chinese
think.
player down on the pitch. Sorry to interrupt you, Kai, and still
Oh
down.
yeah.
And China are themselves not clearing it out so that the player can
Yeah, maybe
recover.
they'll score now. Oh, she's gotten up. Wow.
Oh, up. Well done
Wow.
on the
Wow.
recovery.
Now she's asking for a ball at the back post also.
I think that's Chen, right? For a long time, not a single Chinese goalkeeper. Most are pissy. Goalkeeper is 30%. I do agree that goalkeeper and striker, like I am very like traditional about this. If you have a good goalkeeper and a good striker, it's like 50% of the work is done.
Yeah. Oof. Whoa, that's so weird.
Like they are the two most important. Speaking of Sam,
Yeah,
Chelsea
don't.
might have another injured striker on their hands.
Shh. Why would you say that? Stop it. She just fell down.
Yeah.
Oh God, she's like strapping on her knee also. Oh, there are so many people on the floor. Everybody's getting up and limping. Oh my God.
Oh my god, it is a more it's more of a mud wrestle than it is game.
Whoa, Fowler does so well there. So well.
Yeah.
She got megged and she did not
Warning.
lose her head.
Yeah. Warning there for Chen, who a little while back. Oh no, warning there for Zhang. Why was the referee shouting at Chen? Oh, for this.
Yeah.
So, uh, I agree,
I don't
Kai,
think they're going. Sorry. Go on.
especially with the
Sorry.
Champions League final in Oslo. That would have been a great
Oh.
send off for Guro. I do like respecting her wish to leave now. That video made me cry like the Drew Spence one. Oh my god, the Drew
Yeah.
Spence one.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I love how Koto Criminal is so optimistic that Chelsea are going to Oslo. I don't feel similarly, but good for you. And yes, had that happened, it would have been a good send off for sure.
For me, the Ash Neville one was really emotional. I think that
Oh
was the
yeah.
most emotional.
Yeah, Arsenal is probably like the most high profile Spurs player who's kind of left, no, like in terms of
Yeah, she's literally furniture. Okay, like
boy.
it's like you're getting rid of like the seating in the stadium. Ash Neville was part of the stadium.
Hmm.
Sam Kerr did only
Okay.
one thing: scoring. That is her job to score.
Hmm.
Most Spurs fans wanted her to leave, though. Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, I it was a very similar thing to how Sky feels about Guru, which is I probably wanted her to be on the bench or not, or to leave at some point. She was slowing down, and the new sort of more energetic fullback role wasn't really suiting her. So I did want her to leave. No, I didn't want to leave. I didn't. I wanted her to be benched and be the substitute. But
Yeah.
I think more than anything, it was just the video was emotional because she's been with Spurs for so long. Like you
Yeah.
can have two thoughts, like you in your mind, like
Yeah. You're a complex
no,
individual, aren't you,
yeah,
Ash?
like no, yeah, our complex, yeah, like foods.
Com- you are a complex individual. It's okay. You don't have to be like a complex carbohydrate. I just meant I just meant
uh, hardest job too, yeah, scoring goals, true.
okay, that's good play. Why is Ford
And
running through like wow.
oh man, oh good job there by Fowler. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, was that Sam? Yeah, it was Sam Kerr. Sorry. But I guess she was with you even in the championship, so I guess it hits harder. Ash watching
Yeah,
Spurs
yeah,
in the
yeah.
weekend might be adding another zero to that Claire Hunt extension. Lol. I swear. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah. Imagine. Oh,
I never knew I would miss Claire Hunt so much.
yeah. Is that a penalty though on Ford? Oh, they
mm,
didn't check for a possible penalty. This
I
VAR is
don't think
very
it was.
proactive, no? Yeah, she got like a bit of the ball as well. I think she did
Yeah.
well. Alana Kennedy goal incoming. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. She's going to win that golden boot.
Oh, Australia Japan final is looking more and more
Ooh.
likely, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, Australia, Japan. See, you're once again underestimating South Korea. And also China, you know. Oh God, please do not score China now. Like, unless you plan to score 2 goals, don't score. Because I can't do extra time.
Oh yeah.
Do
Yeah, my
all
head hurts too
football
much for
fans
extra time.
hate extra time as much as we do?
I don't know. I suppose, I suppose if you're supporting your team and you want them to equalize and win the game, you're like, oh, extra time, extra time. But
True,
I
true.
think for the neutral, extra time really sucks.
Yeah. Anyway, I just hate it so much. You can feel it coming, but I understand. Like, if it's like a major on, like for example, it's 2-2, and I'm supporting like China.
Yeah,
Um, I would be like, oh, extra time, okay, play well. I'd be focused on the extra time, not on the fact that, oh,
yeah.
extra time is actually happening.
Yeah, plus I feel like people think of penalties as a little bit of a lottery. And
Oh,
so they prefer to have like the game decided in open play, you know?
hmm. As a neutral, I love a penalty shootout. Of, but I
Yeah,
just hate it as a fan. Hate it so
yeah,
much.
yeah. Yeah. I hate penalty shootout. I can't watch them. I just look away.
Yeah,
China better find a good goalkeeper. European teams will give them a shellacking every day and Sundays. Maybe what they need is a goalkeeping coach then.
yeah. I can feel Australia conceding in this. By the way, I can see it happen now.
Yeah. Okay, we
Okay,
have a throw in on a Chinese substitution.
Vargamula is coming off for Jin
And
Kun. Oh, this is the player you were referring to earlier, no?
yeah, oh my god, I called that. I'm
Yes,
impressed
you
with
did.
myself. Yeah, I really liked there was extra time. It was you only saw her for like the
I did
2 minutes
the
and extra time, but what I did see of Jin Kun, I was very
Hmm.
impressed.
Yeah.
You can Arjun live, you can watch if you're in India, then you can watch it on fancode.com. If you're abroad, you can watch it on the uh, Asian Cup website. Sorry, Asian Cup channel on
YouTube
YouTube.
channel.
Asian Cup YouTube channel.
Okay,
Um,
China on the counter here. Ooh, why did she
Come
stop
on,
running?
Shao!
That's so
No,
bizarre.
it's not Shao.
What did she do?
What was that?
Yeah, I felt like she should have just gone through. Like, you were in the box, why are you waiting for support? And it's a corner
Uh,
for China. Oh, I was so close, damn it. But
Score update
Australia. Sorry,
on
go
the
on.
ticker. Oh,
Score
wait, we
update.
have. Oh,
Oh, shit.
I have written the score wrong. My bad.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I just noticed that I didn't until now. Well done. Thank you, Rishikesh Malik. Okay.
Ji Soyun versus Yui Hasegawa is what football was invented for. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm looking
I
for
wish it
Yui.
was prime Ji Soyun though.
Yeah.
Oh, so good header. Oof. Oh, so close. Good attacking header, guys. Come
I
on.
think I think for Nepal also you can try watching it. I see if it's on the YouTube channel of the Asian Cup. But if it's not, then VPN it if you have a VPN. I want to support China
Okay.
too, but not with that goalkeeper. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Jack Reacher's
Jack
like
Reacher
I
is
cannot
so
stand this
anti
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper. Yeah.
Poor
Wow. Look
Peng
at that.
has not managed to impress Jack Reacher.
Okay, goal kick for Australia.
Just realized my laptop isn't charging.
Uh, have you finished watching all the games from the weekend? Ooh, oh,
I did. I watched the City game and
yeah.
I've seen like a rerun of the Spurs game because I didn't remember it.
Hmm.
But that's
Wiped it
it.
from your memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I actually like rage quit almost last 5 minutes of that Spurs game.
Hmm.
So I needed to go back and see it.
I just heard that no, I read that the Spurs goals were not the best.
Yeah.
There's so much gap in the midfield, man. Where are I feel like the Chinese players are just concentrated like in defense and attack. Hmm. I caught the Arsenal LCL game on the day itself.
Oh, nice.
The only game I caught on the day. Like it was very like London City Lionesses are such a weird team.
Yeah.
I feel like they get very close, but they can't score, and I don't know. They have like really bright moments. In the sense that you can tell that the players are like quality,
Yeah.
but something about the team, I don't know what it is.
Okay. Good defending there to cut off the run
Yeah.
from Shao. Straight off, I know China goalkeeper would be useless. Jack Reacher has not gotten over his original anger. Arsenal are a machine right now. Yeah, Arsenal, oh my god. I hate that Arsenal are in form right now.
Yeah, I think Arsenal are just quietly going about their business, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly find it tough to imagine like being able to beat Arsenal over two legs right now. Just find it
Yeah.
for Chelsea. I'm not really sure how that's gonna play out.
Anyway, we have some Chinese substitutions happening. Um, we have Jing Lu and who's the other one?
Number
Maybe
16.
uh to come on. Number 16 is already okay. Jing Lu is number 16. I
Oh,
said Jing
okay.
Lu.
Sorry. Eh,
And an Australian substitution here as well. Wheeler coming on
for
as
Fowler, I
well
think.
as well as Sayer for Fowler.
I think.
I think
Sorry, go on, go on. Sorry.
I think Arsenal can win the league, no cap. Okay. After, after seeing that Sam Coffey performance, I'm surprised they didn't go for Eri Borges. She
Ari
suits
Borges, yeah.
Borges,
Right.
as she suits Yeglert's ball as well. Yeah. I mean, it remains to be seen, like it's early days.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. You watched the City game, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch the City
Yeah.
game?
I mean,
Yeah.
it was, I think,
Did it look like a post? like international break sort of a performance, or do
Yeah,
you think it
they
did?
just no, I think they were just like janky and slow, and it was one of those like I'm not going to put too much into it, like too much
Hmm.
like, oh, that's a tear off it or whatever,
Yeah.
and they are missing Yui Hasegawa in midfield, like that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like, do you think it looked like a
They missed
post
her.
international break performance or a performance minus Yui Hasegawa?
They
Okay,
missed her a lot.
yeah. China coming forward, but very indecisive, like very indecisive.
Yeah, like you saw
Just
the
take the
winger
ball
making
and,
the run.
yeah. Like, and there's no way you could have taken a shot there. There's just too many bodies there. Just make a
Yeah, so
pass.
just like pass it out wide. Now you have to do all the work, hard work all over again with 10 minutes to go.
Uh,
Long
at
ball.
the Oh, good defensive work there.
Yeah. And there's been a little bit of like sharpness from who's this? Who's
How old is Sam Coffey? Do you know? 24? No, 26.
she is 27.
Okay. Hmm.
Um they look like us when we were clear last season, and we haven't recovered since. They are in that phase which is hard to shake. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's to be expected, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's honestly the fact that Chelsea went without losing in the previous season was like crazy.
Yeah.
But there were a couple of draws there, which I mean, you have to expect draws. You can't just win everything, right? So
Yeah.
I think it's fair. And post
Okay,
international break
long
is
ball
the prime.
in, and it's out. Never mind.
It's out.
Go on.
Yeah. Coffee is 27, 28. Yeah. I feel like Australia have got this now. They're just like happy to boot it out of play and
Yeah,
then,
yeah. They're doing the same thing they were doing to North Korea. It's literally
yeah,
the same game, except North Korea were better at passing.
yeah. Yeah, I think China, it's so weird. They're trying to go over the midfield, but then they're sort of coming in centrally
Yeah,
in attack, if that makes sense.
yeah,
And it just, I don't know, it's just not worked in this game for sure.
yeah. And they've been so narrow that they haven't been able to use their wide players, and they haven't been able to
Mhm.
put balls in for Shao. So they're not using
Yeah.
two big strengths.
Honestly, like you look at this game, right? Shao has not had half the chances she's had in the previous games. Like
Previous
she's basically
game.
had one shot, maybe,
Yeah,
which is um, which is just you need more.
yeah.
Okay, corner flag has started.
Already, it's like 8 minutes to go plus
6 minutes.
extra time.
Yeah, I think stoppage time will only be like 4 minutes, but
Yeah.
still
City were
pretty
going for the
early.
most wins, and Carolyn again, lol, as she was MIA, only turns up against Chelsea. Serious point. They should sell Brinkilde Brown and let Sam marshal that midfield, which is sad. I do think Brinkilde Brown, if she wants to play like every game, like she wants to be a starter every game, might have to look elsewhere. But
Yeah,
if she's happy like coming on and doing a shift, then City is a good place for her to learn because it has one of the
yeah,
best midfields. If Australia play like this, they're gonna destroy. We get destroyed by Japan because midfielder is world class. Cooney Cross cannot stop Fuka and Hasegawa. Yeah, you know what I'm worried about is as physical as this game has been, and with the janky fouls here and there, I feel like that's what they're going to do against Japan. And they seem to be
Yeah,
really good at like, because they have so many experienced players, they're very good at like game management. So they're going to
yeah,
get away with like a really like like in some ways deserved, but also undeserved win. Like
yeah.
Japan can walk away the better team, but not having won. You know?
Yeah, no, I think, having somebody like a Gauri in your midfield, like they can
Yeah,
just make it very scrappy, they can
yeah.
just like break up play like really well. Australia, I think that's something they're very good at doing. And I feel like if they do that, I mean, obviously like Nagano and like Hasagawa are like no strangers to that, but I still feel
Yeah.
like that will definitely break their rhythm a little bit for sure.
Will Samko get a red, soften Oz up for Japan?
Has she even got a yellow yet?
No, no, she doesn't. It's wishful thinking at this point.
Yeah,
And she believes Australia nil Japan 4. Yeah, yeah. I do think Japan are the better footballing side, obviously.
of course,
But
yeah. I mean, I practically feel that for the whole world, not even like the Asian Cup.
yeah,
Like easily one of the best like sides to actually watch.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you surprised Gauri is still at West Ham?
Mm, I like in in what sense? She's like she should. Do you think she should be there or she shouldn't be? Because like I just feel like under Rita Gorino, it's been slow going for Gori. But
Yeah, I mean, she's been on the bench now for 2 games.
yeah, and to be honest, I feel like West Ham are like the team that I probably watch the least in the league right now.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you watch too much of West Ham match? Because maybe it's just how
I
we
do
pick
watch a lot of
games.
West Ham. Somehow I watch a lot of West Ham, but uh, I actually enjoyed watching them under Guarino. I
Hmm.
have to admit it was a chore earlier.
Yeah, right, right. So I know, like I don't know what their midfield makeup looks like right now, but um, I've I mean I'm not surprised she's there. Like if she's okay sitting on the bench, coming off the bench, that's fine, I guess.
The technical ability of Australia is nothing. They don't manage to get through the to get through. They don't manage to get through balls.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I think what Australia depends on is moments of brilliance from their individual players. They do a lot of that. Like we've seen with Alana Kennedy, with with the Sam Kerr, to some extent with Ford. We've seen that they do. I'm not saying they're tactically totally unsound. Obviously, there's some
Mm,
game plan there, but it's
mm,
a game plan that's very dependent on the individual talents of your players, and that's a foul.
yeah. So yeah, no, I think yeah, technical quality, I don't think there's any like comparison between Australia and Japan. I In terms of through balls, I feel like the only player who can like reliably do that for Australia is probably Fowler, but she's not nearly as fit as you'd want her to be. So yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I think on a good day, Van Egmond could also manage it,
Hmm.
but on a very good day, you know how I feel about Van Egmond right now.
Hmm.
Uh, it's how Japan wins so many tournaments, seen it so many times already. To be fair, they are the best team in this tournament. Like, I don't feel like that's in question.
Yeah. Okay. They're still doing corner flag, which is fair. Now it's 88 minutes. Now they can do corner flag.
Yeah, I think China are out of ideas and might be a little bit out of energy as well.
Yeah. Just are there. Hmm.
Good job there to knock it out of play for another throw in. What happened if North Korea versus Spain in FIFA Women's World Cup? What happened? It would be great. I'd watch that.
Yeah. Wow. Ford is unhappy. Okay, China with a gold kick. Um, okay, Koto Criminal is actually pro Gori. Okay, I was wondering why.
Okay.
I thought you meant like West Ham should get rid of Gori. Move to Spurs or even United. I feel like, United might have been a good idea, but like I do think they have Zigiotti, who I think is like a very similar profile player. Maybe somebody to come off the bench for sure, but and then with Spurs, I feel like yeah, the Spurs project is like slightly different. What do you think, Ash? Like, do you think
Yeah, I don't
a
think. I
player
think
like
she's now like the Spurs project is look for young midfielders and slot them in sort of
Hmm.
situation. Yeah, we do at some point need to replace Drew Spence, and I would like to see Drew Spence replaced with some experience. In which case, it would be nice to have Gauri there.
Hmm.
Uh, but I think that they'd go for somebody younger.
Younger? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like yeah, Gauri doesn't maybe have age on her side. I think that is
Yeah,
an issue with like other teams in the WSL. Maybe how old is she? I mean, I feel like she is in her 30s, but
yeah.
I don't know how much in her 30s she is.
Spain is the best. Japan even beat them recently.
She's 33.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Exactly, she is a lesser version of Zigiotti. That's fair. I hear it. As for Spurs, it's hard to break through with Suman and Arden and Spence. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. China coming forward. The 6 minutes of added
Come
time.
on, just
Like, make
shoot
it
for God damn
shoot.
it.
Why did you take that touch? Oh
Oh,
my
the
god, that touch
second
is so heavy.
touch.
Fucking hell.
They've been indecisive this whole game. Like I swear,
Yeah,
I need to see some hunger from China.
yeah. Sam Kerr clearly not a corner flag girlie. Can't deny rely on her.
Scoreline if Australia versus Japan. Interesting
I
question.
honestly don't think it's going to be as big of
Yeah,
a
I don't think it'll
one-sided
be a high
match.
scoring game. Like I think it'll be
Yeah,
like 3-1, 3 or like 2-1 or something like that.
yeah. And okay, China with an
Just
opportunity here.
shoot.
Oh,
Oh my
just
god.
not able to control. Shot from distance and just wide. Oof.
Just wide.
That was close, guys. There were like three shots left there.
Like the worst shot was taken. I'm sorry.
Honestly, yes, true. Okay, substitutions, more
Rule
substitutions for
and Van
Australia.
Egmond coming on, and
Oh.
Kerr exits stage right.
Has
Or
she
does not
exited?
exit.
Because she's
No,
not.
not exiting. I thought she was
She's like,
exiting,
I
but
won't
she's
come
not.
off. Did she say I won't
Huh.
come off? Or no? I think
Okay.
I think it's not a
Kennedy
bad idea.
and Gauri are off.
Van Egmond and Rule have come in. Okay.
Yeah. Two more well, one more defensive minded player and one midfielder. So we know what's going through Montemuro's head.
Yeah. I feel like you're keeping Kerr on, like, just in case if China equalize, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need some. outlet.
Yeah, plus if it goes to like penalties and all, extra time, although Sam Kerr on
Oh, come
penalties.
on. See, this is the stuff. I thought that went out of play.
Apparently not.
Okay.
Is it a
Everyone's
no? It's not a
annoyed.
corner. China fighting for a corner. It's not a corner.
The goal kick.
Let's have a look.
That is
And
definitely a corner.
it's a corner. Oh, I know what Jack Reacher is going to say.
Conspiracy.
Yeah,
But to be fair, I did think that went out of play though,
yeah,
by the touchline. So
yeah, yeah.
look at this passing among centre backs for China.
But I mean, okay, we have a
God with a
foot
shot.
race and
Ooh.
shot is too high.
Uh,
Does not tip on time. China coming again. Just go long. My God, there's not much time.
I feel
Yes,
like they did that all game and then
that's true. That's
they
true.
were like, no, now we'll. Okay.
When they didn't have to go long, they were going long.
Oh, apparently the last time.
And it's out, cleared by Ellie Carpenter. Okay, I feel like that should be the
Throw
final attack.
in. Oh my god, if it's not, I will. Another clearance. Loud cheers for
Clearance.
clearances.
Yeah. Okay, put it back in. Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
A good pressure there from
Oh,
Sam
big
Kerr.
celebration from Sam Kerr.
Sam Kerr ginning up the crowd as well. All the babies with the Australian flags.
Uh, whoa.
Oh my God, there's a collision also now.
Okay. Goal kick. Maybe there's one last attack in this game with the substitutions and stuff. Oh my god, they're playing.
Just go long. You don't have the
And
time.
it's
God.
done. It's
It's
full
done.
time.
Anyway, congratulations to Australia winning by a goal 2-1 to Australia. Kai,
Is was that your prediction?
it was.
Oh, look.
This is the second game in a row that I have gotten my prediction bang on.
I mean, no comment.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
happy that this doesn't go into
go
our
to
all about
extra time.
ranking guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, um, Australia managed to go to the finals of the Asian Cup. It remains to be seen whether they play Japan or South Korea, Korea Republic, however you want to put it. Um, that's mostly it from us, unless Kai, you want to add something.
No, tune in for the watch along tomorrow
And like
and
everyone, like the stream before you leave.
yeah. Oh, we'll put out a subway